Good, happy Sunday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Politics right here on the Riley King Network. Let's get started. First up, O'Keefe says Project Vitarize has recorded Hassan without her knowledge. Controversial activist James O'Keefe said Friday he will soon unveil video footage showing that his Project Vitarize group of undercover journalists has inflicted Governor Maggie Hassan's U.S. Senate campaign and has secretly taped the governor herself. Elected official may be on list found after state rep's drug arrest. The Riley King Network has learned from sources familiar with the case that after authorities arrested former state rep Kyle Tasker on felony drug charges, they discovered a list of potential customers, and that list may also include the names of current elected officials. Promptiment businesswoman activist jumps from Sununu to Gastis. Promptiment Seacoast businesswoman and Republican activist Allison Stabbins has jumped from Executive Council Chris Sununu's governor campaign to the campaign for governor of Manchester Mayor Ted Gastis. Threatening letter white powder sent from Boston to Trump's son's home. Police and FBI are investigating a threatening letter sent to the Manhattan apartment of Donald Trump's son, Eric, that contained a white powder, to a law enforcement official said Friday. Manchester Mayor Ted Gastis running for governor. After seriously considering running for governor for several months, Manchester Mayor Ted Gastis had made his decision. The Republican will become a candidate to succeed outgoing Governor Maggie Hassan on Thursday. O'Brien files FEC complaint against Australian Labor Party Sanders campaign. Former New Hampshire House Speaker William O'Brien has filed a complaint with the Federal Electric Commissioner charging that the Australian Labor Party media illegally contributes to Bernie Sanders' campaign during the New Hampshire presidential primary campaign, and Sanders' campaign accepted them. State Senate Hormser endorses fellow Democratic Mark O'Connell for governor. Democratic Mark O'Connell of Newcastle will be endorsed in his run for New Hampshire's open governor's seat on Thursday by State Senate Andrew Holmes of Laconia. Cautious if President would consider nominating Garland to court. Ohio Governor John Kasich on Saturday broke with much of his party on Merrick Garland, saying he'd not only consider meeting with President Barack Obama's nominee for the Supreme Court, he'd consider nominating Garland himself if he were elected president. Trump rallies Arizona supporters despite protest. Donald Trump rallied supporters in Arizona on Saturday, holding an event outside Phoenix despite a nearby confrontation between police and protesters. Club for Growth nets $4 million for Trump fight. Club for Growth action drew a four-fold increase in fundraising last month as attack ads against Donald Trump intensifies. Trump hits Cruz with late attack ad in Utah. Donald Trump has launched a late TV ad blitz in Utah that targets Ted Cruz just days before state Republican caucus Tuesday. Mitt Romney says he's voting for Ted Cruz. Mitt Romney, the 2012 Republican nominee, will be caucusing for Ted Cruz in Utah next week. Trump to Cruz. Morons don't like liars. Donald Trump has a message for Ted Cruz. Morons don't like liars. In a tweet Friday afternoon en route to a rally, Trump found time to hit the Texas senator whom he has taken to calling Lying Ted. Behind the hunt for Europe's most wanted man. A fingerprint found on a glass and an unusually large order of pizza led Belgian police to Counter's most wanted terror suspect. The capture of Sachel Alzo, the lone survivor from a team of 10 terrorists that struck Paris last November, ended a 4-month-long manhunt full of keystone cop moments, empty leads, and few breaks that culminated in Friday's dramatic arrest in Brussels. Lawyers bail on Florida woman in Pretisu saga. The lawyers for a Florida woman who claims her privacy was invaded during federal investigation into former Central Intelligence Agency Director David Peterson are seeking to drop out her lawsuit against the government, new court filing shows. And that does it for politics right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday. Goodbye, everyone.